Talk. I'm Betsy McDaniel, your host today, who's in for Debbie Lyons, and with me is Erin Lentz and Katie Girardi, one of the owners here at Core Pilates, and we have an additional person with us today, Jane, who's one of the trainers and the manager here. So in a minute, we're going to get a demonstration, which I'm really excited about. But let's talk a little bit about what we were talking about before we started filming and how much training you guys go through to be able to do what you do.
It's years, and we're constantly doing continuing education, and we spend so much time learning anatomy and making sure that the choreography that Pilates does enhances what you're doing with your muscles and your bones so that you strengthen and stay balanced and efficient in the way that you go throughout your day.
Well, it also makes it a really safe form of exercise because you really know what's happening with the body when you're doing it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I say words that people are like, I didn't know that was a muscle in my body, and I'm like, I'm a big nerd, so that's why.
Is the word core used because you really do strengthen the core of the body?
Definitely, but the core is very misleading. It's actually 6 dimensions of a core because you have to have your front and your back, your sides, and then pelvic floor, and then your diaphragm. So that's your entire core to keep that strong.
So you're working the entire body, toning from head to toe.
So we're not just doing like, okay, 10 more. We're cross training.
All right. Well,
yeah.
How long
let's
does an
get to
actual
this
session
machine.
take?
An actual session is like 55 minutes.
Okay.
So, but we do it 2 or 3 times a week. Come in. So we're going to show you a little bit of the
it looks
reformer
scary.
today. You're
I
fine.
know, I'm anxious to see this.
Excited to show you.
Looks like it could be something in a dungeon, but it's really not that scary.
So this machine has springs on the bottom, and Jane's going to put her feet on the bar, and she's just going to press out and in, stretching her body. So right now she's toning the entire length of her legs. But there's so much core work going on right now. Her stomach's engaged, her back is strong, her shoulders are relaxed, she's breathing. You can do single leg stuff. This is where we really see if you have one leg that's stronger than the other. We kind of zero in, and then our clients are like, oh, I remembered you later. My right leg was stronger than my left, that kind of stuff. Then there's these pulleys that you can put on your hands or your feet. So right now she's going to take her legs into tabletop, bring her arms down by her side, so you're toning the back of the arms, but you're also increasing your posture. So when the back of your body is strong, you sit up taller, and this all pulls in. This one's classic. That's called the hundreds that she comes in and out of. The next one she's going to do is come up on the machine, turn around for me. And she's so graceful. Don't you know? There's a lot of transitions.
Okay, I'm won over.
So again, this is a
we demonstrating this today.
I know.
You know.
Pull those arms back. Yeah. So again, this looks like it's an arm exercise. Everything that's happening is right here, right now.
Wow.
So she's taking these muscles out of the picture and creating strength here, so that when you're walking or wanting to create length and tone in there, it's everything the whole time you're working.
Well, and form is so important. So does this machine really actually help you stay in form?
Great question. Yeah, the symmetry of this machine. You know, when you're placing your hands in those straps, you can't use one arm more than the other. This is a great stretch we always end with. It's called the mermaids. Opens up your rib cage. So if you have any scoliosis, this is a really good one for that. And then this next one she's going to show is really advanced but feels so good. Oh, yeah. It's a big stretch. And so she's been changing the springs kind of between each one. You can make them really light, you can make them heavy. And this is, you know, feels good, but you've got a lot of support. You're not going to fall over. We're right here to make sure you're good. So
I'm not sure that would feel good to me.
We look set it up
when you're doing it.
I mean, I have a client in her 80s that does this one, and you know, you've got something to hold on to, and her range of motion is not this big, but it feels good.
So there's hope for all of us.
Yes, definitely. So
Well,
that's a little taste.
That was a great taste,
And it was very graceful.
It was very graceful. But it also looks like,
very
although she was more advanced, doesn't it look like you could do that? Like
does.
It looks like something I could actually
it look easy.
do.
It's a very supportive piece of equipment for all body types.
Well, thanks guys for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
There's a lot more we're going to get to, so stay with us here on Girl Talk.